Hey you guys, this is Robert again with Slow Life Trading. Uh, I just got to tell you this, okay? I had two students that come to mind. One of them says, "Man, I'm getting this Golden Goose thing. What else is there?" And I understand why he say that, and I'm going to talk about that here on this video in just a minute. Then I have another student who said, uh, "Okay, I'm winning with this Golden Goose thing, but man, it's boring. It's not making enough. I want something a little bit more exciting that makes a little bit more." And I understand that, okay? And you can use that, okay? But let me just tell you this right quick. the exciting thing or the non-exciting thing about the Golden Goose is, and keep in mind, this Golden Goose is designed to fit my lifestyle, okay? I'm not one that wants to sit around and watch the market all day long, okay? And then I'm not one that can handle a lot of losses and still keep trading. And most people can't. What I found out is I fit in the realm of where most people fit, believe it or not. So to me, when you're making that one, let's just use for an example, 10,000, okay? If you're trading with 10,000, or you could be trading with 20,000, or you could be trading with 30,000, okay? I just like to use 10,000 because that probably fits more people than say trading with 50,000, okay? You can trade with either one, and 1% is 1% no matter what. If you got 10,000, 1% is $100. If you got 50,000, 1% is $500, okay? The cool thing about it is no matter which one you're trading with, you do the exact same thing. You just change the amount of money that you're trading with. That's it. Everything else is the same, okay? But anyway, the cool thing about the Golden Goose is you put it on, you make your money, and you're done. It doesn't get exciting because you're not making a whole lot of money until you get to the end of the month or so, or the end of 90 days or something, okay? Now it's super exciting because you see what you have made. Because if you remember, you got about 18 to 22 days a month. Let's just use an average of 20, okay? If you make 1% of $10,000 every day for those 20 days, that's 100 times 20. That's $2,000 on your $10,000. That's 20%, okay? Now, I only tell you that we're trying to make 10%. But the reason why I tell you that is because I know sometimes we're going to be hard-headed and we may have some losses, okay? Sometimes we can't wait to get in. Sometimes we get in too early. Sometimes we get in too late. Whatever the case may be. Sometimes we want to make more, and it may cause us to have a loss, okay? But if you just follow this simple Golden Goose rule and make this simple Golden Goose money of 1% a day, and you don't have to be tied to the computer every single day, okay? And I even started using stops, okay? I tell you to get out at no bigger loss than $1. But sometimes you'll see it go to $1, then go right back down to zero. So what I have started doing is putting me in a stop of $2, which is way high. I know that is way high, okay? But here's what it does. It gives you enough time to get out on your own before then. But just in case you don't, and you get a little hard-headed and you don't want to get out of the trade, we put this emergency brake stop in here, and that's at the $2. What that does is guarantee that you don't go bottoms up, okay? And it also guarantees that if you get out at this point, it's not too big of a loss that can't be made up, okay? That's about a 20% loss. And what I just showed you, even if you're just making 1% a day, you'll make 20% in a month. Okay. As you get better at this, you're going to start making more than 20%. I mean, 1% in a day. Some days you're going to make, like I say, a half to about 3%. Okay. Sometimes a little higher. Okay. But on average, a half to about 3%. Okay. Well, if you're making that, you'll make up that loss. But what you got to realize, guys, is the turtle did beat the rabbit. It's not because the rabbit wasn't faster. Or let's just use it this way. It's not because the rabbit couldn't make more money. The rabbit could make more money. Okay? But here's what the thing. He couldn't stay faster consistently long enough. Okay? Where the turtle could. At the pace that the turtle was running, he could stay at that pace until the race was over. At the pace that we're trading with the Golden Goose, guys, we can keep making this no matter what the market is in. Okay, what kind of market we're in. Where we're in a down market, whether we're in an up market, or whether we're in a sideways market. Okay, they're talking about stagflation, which is companies are not really making a big profit, profit over profits, but they're not having big losses either. They kind of staying about the same. Okay, well, if the market stays at about the same price, the bull market people are frustrated because the market won't go up. The bear market people are frustrated because the market won't go down. People like us, we love it because we'll still keep making our 1 to 3% a day, half to 3% a day. Okay. So, yeah, it's not exciting, but that's what we want, guys. When you put your money in a CD or in some kind of certificate of deposit or some kind of deal where you're making a constant interest rate, it's not exciting. Okay. But you're going to get your return. It's guaranteed, of course, but they're only talking at the high side 6 or 7% a year. We're talking about doing more than that in a month. But it is going to require you to have to do some work and take some risk and take some chances. And it's going to require you to have to do some learning. Okay? But that's why I'm here at Slow Life Trading. I'm here to teach you how to do this stuff. Okay? And once you learn how to do it, I'm going to tell you something. You either can get excited and love it, or you can get bored with it and quit. Or you can have a big loss because you didn't follow something that I've been telling you. And you'll quit. Okay? And that's fine. And I understand that. But if you just follow these simple little discipline rules, is it going to be scary sometimes? Yes. Are you going to have a loss sometime? Yes. That's why I'm telling you to put in this emergency brake stop. Okay? But if you follow these things that I'm telling you, it won't be a big enough loss to where you can't come back from it and still keep on making money at the end of the year. Okay? Once you learn it, it's going to seem like it's too simple. But there's always better ways and something new to learn to put these trades in a better situation. Whether that be you change up what time you get in. Whether that be you change up what delta price you want to get in at. Or whether you start learning how to use the volatility, which is the VIX and the implied volatility, better to your advantage. You can always be learning, okay? Whether you learn how to exit trades better at a loss, so your losses are not as big. Whatever the case may be, there's always improvements that you can make. But the better you get at this, guys, I'm telling you, the more you can start to love it. Because it's not about making big money. It's about making consistent money. And if you take $10,000 and you can make 20% a month, let's just say 10% a month. What if your rent is $1,000 a month? Now you got enough to pay your rent. Okay? And it comes from the money that your money made, not money that your sweat equity made. Okay? So anyway, guys, if you're interested in learning more about slow life trading, just click on the links down below, and you can either get on my email list, you can book a consultation, or you can join the class. One thing else I want to add to this: it's not an overnight thing. You don't learn this stuff overnight. Okay, it takes a while. Some people do, but most people don't. It takes a while to learn this stuff. Okay, but once you start to learn it, and you see the magic of compound interest and how it can be in your favor, it can really be explosive for you. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. And then if you have any comment or questions or anything, leave them down at the bottom. And if you want to do any of the other stuff, just click on the link and sign up. Anyway, till the next time, guys, peace out, and I'll see you on the other side.